This is the AEW Rampage January 19, 2024 full show results video, which takes place at North Charleston Coliseum in North Charleston, South Carolina. The show started with a match between Chris Jericho versus Matt Sydal, and the result of this match was Chris Jericho defeated Matt Sydal by pinfall when Jericho countered Sydal at the top rope, tossing him down to the mat below. Jericho followed up with the Judas effect for the pinfall win. Don Callis runs away like a coward after the match is over, and Konosuke Takeshita attacks Jericho from behind on the ramp, inciting a brawl. AEW officials come out to break it up, with Takeshita laying out Christopher Daniels in the process. The next match happened between Penta El Zero Mito versus Anthony Henry, and the result of this match was Penta El Zero Mito defeated Anthony Henry by pinfall when Penta put Anthony away with Fear Factor for the pinfall win. Ruby Soho and Saraya are arguing backstage as Renee Paquette is trying to get them for an interview. Ruby gets her hands on Harley Cameron and pushes her up against the wall, asking why she kissed Angelo Parker. Harley says Anna Jay put her up to it, and Saraya awkwardly goes along with that theory, and Renee shakes her head at Saraya as Ruby storms off. The next match happened between Kris Statlander versus Queen Aminata, and the result of this match was Kris Statlander defeated Queen Aminata by pinfall when Kris jammed her right knee in the corner, but dodged Queen's air raid crash. She hit Queen with a spinning slam down to the mat for the 3 count. Jay Lethal tells Sonya Dutt that he wants to focus back on what AEW is all about, which is great action in the ring. The Jarretts are not there, and Dutt suggests that kicking Karen Jarrett out of their group will fix their problems. Lethal says he's tired of arguing over dumb things like this, and maybe it's time to go after singles gold rather than stick with Jeff Jarrett in a tag team. Renee Paquette interviews Statlander backstage, with Stokely hanging around. Willow Nightingale shows up and says somebody sabotaged her travel, and that's why she wasn't there ringside for her match. Stokely and Willow argue about it. ND Kris is indecisive about what to do, and Willow can't believe that she is actually listening to Stokely's nonsense. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Darby Allin versus Jeff Hardy, and the result of this match was Darby Allin defeated Jeff Hardy by pinfall when Hardy went for Twist of Fate, but Darby countered it and pinned Jeff down to the mat for the sudden 3 count. Darby extends his fists in respect to Jeff after the match is over. Jeff goes to return the gesture but pulls his fists back at the last second and rolls out of the ring. The commentators and Darby are surprised at Jeff's disrespectful decision as Rampage goes off the air.